Greetings, Trek fans. It is a gross December morning in Chicago, Illinois,
Or
and
afternoon.
therefore this is a day for Trek, right? So, uh, good morning, Patty, or afternoon for you. How are you doing today?
Yeah, doing pretty well. Cheers.
Yeah. So, with this, so this video is going to be a demonstration game of the brand new Showdown 4 Lights decks. So Patty's going to be playing Cardi. I'm going to be playing Fed, but I'm going to actually start with Patty. Patty, what is this Showdown 4 Lights thing? What's this Showdown project? Can you give me a little background for our
Yeah,
viewers?
so the project started a couple of years ago. We tried to produce two decks that you could have ready. You could play them against each other, and they'd be fairly well matched. And the idea was that you could also potentially take one of them along to tournament. And you do reasonably well. Um, Obviously, this is not like high level tournament. But we're not talking like world's level decks here. But if you went to like a standard local tournament, you could take this sort of deck along, and you'd be able to get sort of maybe 2 wins, 2 losses. That sort of outcome is what we're hoping for. So we initially because at the time we'd been doing work on the 22nd century, we looked at doing some decks around that, but then we thought let's just make it much simpler. And so we switched to doing TNG Federation versus TNG Cardassian, which made it a lot easier. And then we could focus on things like capturing for interaction rather than being overly battle oriented. We just figured that the capturing is made for a different way to do the interaction level that we wanted.
Awesome. Awesome. So what was your favorite part of helping develop these decks?
I mean, I very much enjoyed the sort of the Cardassian side and uh, getting different bonuses in there um, for having captives and making all the personnel stronger and so forth. That was good, and also just sort of fleshing out the TNG Cardassians. That was good fun. Making them a sort of a fully playable deck because they were sort of just about playable before. And we also managed to clean up some of the wording on things like the original Madred and torture, because there's the wording on how torture worked for Madred bonuses was just uh, a real nightmare. So we got the rules guys working on that, and they issued a route for that like a couple of months ago. So it was out all on time for this.
Yeah, I was really happy to see that. I appreciate the clarifying errata process, especially for those pack era cards that have these huge glossary entries, because Decipher would never decide to write cards where you didn't also need to put in a ruling for how
Mm.
they actually work. This is what the card says, but this is actually how it works, and you need to that having I know there are fans of the glossary out there, but I am not one of them. I mean, the glossary works very nicely now. Everything's getting better. But when I first started coming back to this game and there was no rule book, I'm like, what do you mean there's no rule book? I've been used to 15 years of I've been used to 15 years of second edition that has a rather lovely, concise rule book. So I've been really appreciating how much rules has been working on that particular project, and I like that we've got these nice new images of interrogation and torture and Madred. So all of those things say what they do and do what they say, and that's lovely.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
so I did play test these decks one time with Professor Scott when it was still in play testing, and one of the things that I thought was a really great idea was uh, especially for the idea of if you're going to put these decks together and just have them sitting in your closet, and like if Jeebus comes over to my house, I can be like, hey Brian, let's play some Trek. I got the dual decks. You want to, or excuse me, the Showdown decks. Oh my, what a fiasco on that part. But thank you. I forget who pointed the IP part out to that. So
Yeah.
whoever you were, thank you for that before we really stuck our foot in it. Um, but the the making combos would really reduce the replayability of the decks, because you'll see the first one, you'll be like, oh, that's this combo once you know what's coming along. So who came up with the Squires rules for that?
I mean, so I suppose Squire's Rules was a card I developed back in, I think it was the Nutrizone we put out. And it was something that I'd sort of instigated at local tournaments. I'd had new players coming along, and rather than teaching them how to do dilemma combos, I said just deal out all of your 18 dilemmas. They're all planet space. They can all go wherever you want. Just do it at random. Doesn't really matter. And then I turned that into an actual card. And then when we were developing these, we were like, okay, we could start building combos, but that's not really that easy to use. And also, you sort of, like you say, you know what's coming. So the random element there, it makes it much more fun. So a lot of our test games took a long time to actually go through the full process, because generally you end up stopping that one person you need for getting through a certain dilemma or something. So.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things that I love and loathe about the Squires rules, is that I feel like I always that it'll always pick the one extra person that I need. I can throw down a team of 13 personnel and it'll grab and I'll be like, I have exactly 3 security and exactly 3 treachery for rules of obedience, and they'll get that, or it'll be like, I have 2 security and 2 treachery, and it'll like, they'll be protected by this huge, no, that always get that one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for playing on this today. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna share my screen for our viewers. So I've got my so since this is Squire's rules, I have taken I've put all my dilemmas together there in my crew one. I think Patty's got his in his Dyson sphere. And so we've for those of you who are wondering what's the proper way to do the Squire's rules in Lackey, I just, all I do is just flip them face down, conceal everything, shuffle it up, and then once we get missions out, I like to raster across the missions. I'll just go left to right on my screen and plop them down. So it's just, I don't think there's one good way to do it, but that's the one that I've developed for myself that I think is the best random way.
Yeah, that seems to work. So I'll be doing the same approach.
So I chose a random player. I couldn't remember if you'd already done that, Patty. But
no, that's good. So you're first?
Yep.
So let's start with doorways.
Doorways. I've got an AU door.
As do I.
I'll put out Squire's rules.
I've also got a Q's tent.
And I have a Q's tent.
And I also have Squire's rules. I think that's everything. Yep.
Yep. All right. Missions.
So
have a mine enemy fleet, McAllister region. Now, I think that if I'm recalling correctly, both decks have at least one mission in the McAllister region, so you would have to overlap and have a little interaction there.
Yeah, I seem to have an issue with my prevent interest escalation too. It's only showing me the backside of it.
Weird. Huh.
Yeah, maybe that didn't get loaded in as a double-sided card. Give me a second. Yeah, there appears to be 2 versions of it in Lackey. So I'm going to
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm already typing in the spawn command. Let's see if this works. Says prevent military escalation to parenthesis front could not be found. Let's see what it's actually called. I really hate
It's just prevent military escalation too.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah. So what's the spawn command?
Yeah, and if I could learn how to spell. There we go.
Yay. Right, I'll pop that one in my side so in case we need it, and then I'll just rotate this and there we go. We'll have to get Marcus to fix that.
Mm-hmm. But good to know now.
Yeah.
Another one of the themes I like out of this that I'm looking at for the Federation personnel, where they get bonuses if they're at a Cardassian mission. So I think that's a pretty fun way of doing things. Also, an interest. I always like interesting ideas where you can build a personnel that fits in a niche deck.
Yeah.
That is not is good there, but not good more generally than the original personnel. I know that's a difficult thing can be a difficult thing to design.
Yeah, it's tricky to balance. We've certainly when we're doing the original series Romulans, original series Klingons, there was much more focus on that when we moved into the movie era. You'll have seen that as well. Okay.
I always smile when I see the converted second edition cards here. It's always interesting to see how they were converted. So investigate Maquis activity is pretty much, except it's an integrity mission in 2E.
Okay.
So.
But there's a fair few number of new missions for this set. So we put together Mine Enemy Fleet, Convert Incursion, Prevent Military Escalation 2. That's a new twist on an old one. Repair Sabotage as well. That's new, and Secure Covert Transportation.
Dilemmas now.
Yeah. So.
I do appreciate having the Squires rules. I for the Masters of the Universe online tournament, I was building out a Voyager deck, and I'm just like, I don't have the mental capacity for dilemma combos right now. All right, let's make it a Squires deck. Okay, it's a Squires deck now.
Yeah, much easier that way. Ready? I'll pop that on.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Nice, quickly built space line.
Just remember to post the link on the forum. That is a tidy little space line. Look at that. All right. I think I will put down an outpost.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Interestingly, Secret Prison, that image, with Madrid standing there, he's actually looking at a sleeping Picard on the floor. It's just out of shot.
Ah, that's the lighting and the color composition on that shot are just beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, then I will next play a space door.
I'll start going very Cardassian and start with a hidden agenda.
Do a continuing mission, and I will grab finest crew.
There's another hidden agenda.
Do attention all hands.
Another hidden agenda.
Mission specialists. Grab Darian Wallace and Toby Russell.
Go continue mission, which gets me taken prisoner.
And support personnel.
Attention all hands.
And know your enemy. I think that is another fantastic, really cool card.
Yeah, it enables a lot of potential draw mechanics. So we had to try and restrict it quite a lot to try and make it not too broad. So
yeah, because I can see the this is in some ways it's it's nicer than something like process or mining or duck blind, because you don't have to have a person exposed. You don't have to have a ship exposed like
Mm.
To Boldly Go. I think that's the one for TOS.
I think you
No,
need,
that's
well, the neutral zone needs an exposed ship, and also risk is our business.
that's what I was thinking of. Risk is our business, because To Boldly Go is the one that just gives the range boost.
And
So
shoot.
so having it restricted to missions that are show less than 35 points is I think a nice cost balance
Yeah.
there. Right? Play a hidden agenda.
I'll do my own assigned support personnel.
And a hidden agenda.
And Dominion War efforts. And if you're out, I think I must have skipped me, but so I've got a latest provocation as well.
Awesome. Yep, I am out of seeds.
Okay.
Yeah, and latest provocation is also a cool draw mechanic for the Cardassians.
Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty. So go ahead and save the game. So we're done with the seed phase. And I will draw my 7.
Snap.
All right. I will go ahead. I'm gonna start. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna start by my turn by oh no, wait, I need that instead first turn. For my card place of my normal card play, I will do my intentional hands ship down mode. I'll grab a nebula. I will replay Roe Laren for finest crew. And I will then I will free play Herbert, who gets me a continuing mission draw. Now I will next I will flip my defend homeworld. And I will grab Beverly Crusher, who interestingly enough has security. So we will go ahead and put some people on the nebula. So we can staff Nebula with Roe Laren and with Herbert. We will fly over here to study xenophobic tendencies. Beam down Bev, Darian, and Toby Russell. And I will flip
Can I
my
just check?
dispatch.
Sorry, Maggie.
Yeah,
You can't staff that ship.
I can't. Why not?
Where's your gold staff? Oh,
Oh,
sorry. Yes, I was just looking at the people you put on the pallet. Yes, you got other people as well. Sorry, that's fine.
yep. No worries. All right, so I'll go ahead and flip my hidden agenda. So I'm going to target study xenophobic tendencies with my dispatch metagenic experts. And then I will go ahead. That is all I will do this turn. So I will go ahead and end my turn. And the dispatch metagenic says target an Alpha Quadrant Cardassian planet mission opponents if possible. If your non-Cardassian away team there has biophysics and 2 security at the end of turn, objective complete. Opponent chooses one of those personnel to be captured and relocated to their facility, crew, or away team. You may download Get Him Cleaned Up, then discard objective, score 5 points. So, Patty, who would you like to capture of my metagenic experts?
I think of those 3, I'd best take Beverly.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct. And I'm assuming the secret prison.
Yeah.
Secret
I'll
prison.
hop over here with the brig. Yeah.
Yep. And I will we'll move this to my points area over here, and I will download Get Him Cleaned Up. When we complete a Cardassian Nebula mission, objective complete, you may return 1 personnel you own who is a captive to your facility, draw up to 3 cards, and your Cardassian missions showing 30 points or less solve this game. Even those already solved, so that's a nice one. That's like
Hero of the Empire.
Like Hero of the Empire. Are worth plus 5 points if solved by your crew or away team. Awesome. So then I will go ahead and
yeah, don't forget you also get 5 points for dispatch metagenic experts as well.
Yep. So I will get that. Oh, thank you. I hadn't put that into there yet. So I will do my normal end of turn draw and then my know your enemy. And I will send it to Patty.
Mm. Now, unfortunately, you're just far enough away that I can't get to you.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I'll start with a card play of a ship. I will play Lemec as my free card play with Taken Prisoner. He's also got 4 skills, so he'll get me a continued mission draw. I'll have Tell as my attentional hands free report, and then I will also advance to the next phase and do my assigned support personnel, which doesn't discard because of Dominion war efforts, and I'll download another copy of Tell. Field owner. Oh. Yeah, I tend to do it that way. It's like obviously once you've got the support personnel in play, they no longer count as free plays. So if I play one first, I'll then download them as the as the next one. Now I could try and move my ship over there, but can only get as far as recover prisoner. So I think for the moment I'll wait here. Pop these guys on the ship. 1. Now I think I will. I'll move the ship to there, and I will draw one as my normal card play and one from latest provocation. Over to you.
Alrighty, so now I'm going to go ahead and do what I was thinking of before. I will discard assign mission specialists. My card play will be a new assigned mission specialists. And I will grab Alyssa Ogawa and Ben Maxwell. And then let's see. I will replay free play Daniel Kwan with attention all hands. So give me the continuing mission draw. And then I will replay Montgomery Scott with Finest Crew. I think we'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and have some fun with a hidden fighter. I have an away team down here on this planet. And we'll get established landing protocols. Let's see. And or, okay, I don't have. Just established landing protocols. Do not have engaged shuttle operations. So I'm going to discard that. So because we like fun, Toby Russell and Darian Wallace will board the Type 6 shuttlecraft, and they will use one range to take off. So I use the nebula, go over and pick some people up. Back. Let's see. So we will send a couple of folks over. To repair sabotage. And let's see. Crew 2 is here, repair sabotage, and we will go ahead and attempt.
Okay. So that's 3 people, yeah? Or
4 people in crew 2.
Kazon bomb.
have, well, we got to Squire stop someone first.
Yeah. So your crew, two, are they shuffled?
They are shuffled.
So let's start by stopping Toby Russell.
Right, so she's stopped. She'll be in crew 3. And I do not have any of those things. So kills all personnel present who have printed strength less than 7. So Herbert and Alyssa sadly die.
I'm going to flip valuable prisoner.
Oh, awesome.
And Herbert is going to relocate as a captive to my no, to my I haven't got a way to go to relocate to the crew, I think. So going to relocate
Okay.
to the
Crew or away team in same quadrant. Yep.
Yeah, I will then download a punishment card. There should be several in my deck. Okay, I'm awaiting trial. But that also then discards latest provocation. Okay. That does, of course, discard dilemma. Do you have? Did one person survive? Was it?
Yes, one person did survive.
Fair enough.
But they are stopped because case on bomb is unless. And I think the nebula, because the nebula's only gone 4, is going to come back to the outpost and dock. And we're gonna.
Oh yeah, those 2 spam missions are hasty for you, aren't they? Hop back and forth.
Go ahead. And I will draw 2 and end my turn.
Okay. I'm going to play a Type 2 Gallop as my card play. I'll play Gulliver as my taken prisoner free play. He's only got 4 dots, so that draws me a card. And then I'll go with free play of Korak, followed by a download of Korak. The same tactic I used last turn. Okay. Those guys. 2. That one crew 1, just to be clear. And that one crew 2. So I'll move the guards there. I'll send my prisoner over to the other ship. Then send the McLaren and blow up your shuttlecraft.
All right. So they're discarded. And
And I think I will just I'll leave the Gallo there and draw 2 to end. Over to you.
For my let's play card play is Admiral Kennelly. He gets a continuing mission draw. We'll free play Sam Lavelle. I guess I'll make him my finest crew. And I'll free play Gates with attention all hands. And let's see, so they can come here. Sam's gonna get out lower decks. And we'll go ahead and I will just draw 2 to end.
Okay. I'm going to start interrogating Beverly, I think. So I'm going to play an interrogation.
Okay, so that blows up your draw.
I'd already blown that up.
Oh, okay, you already blew that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when I flipped Valuable Prisoner, which should have discarded
right.
that then downloaded a thing which caused the discard. Because it downloaded a waiting trial.
Yep.
Which is a punishment card.
That's right.
So Vengar is my free play with Taken Prisoner, which lets me a card draw. My Attentional Hands free play is Tejor. You can guess who my download's going to be. It's Tejor.
Yay!
Then I'll move my other Gallo back to there. Yeah, and I'll just I'll just draw 2 to end. Over to you.
All right. I'm going to use my card play. Go ahead and get the USS Cairo.
Oh, I forgot to actually do the interrogation, didn't I? Whoops.
Well, this is a demo game. Go ahead and do your interrogation.
Okay. Beverly, how many lights do you see?
4 lights. I haven't figured out the cost benefit of that one yet.
Yeah, I think it needs to last at least 5 turns for it to make sense just to get them back. I think so. Yes, that's going to be 2 points for me because I've flipped extracted confessions. Sorry, it was your turn. Sorry.
Yep.
Kyra.
It is. Yep. So I played the Cairo. And Heike be my finest crew. He gets a continuing mission draw. And then Lee and Sue can be my attention all hands. Let's see. Beam some jobbers down. Beam crew 2 down. See what happens when we attempt to investigate this Maquis activity.
Okay, crew 2. So one of them stopped at random.
Yep. Reveal
shuffle?
first. There we are, shuffled. Experience beige.
So Darren Wallace is stopped by that. But the rest aren't actually stopped, so they can beam back up.
Yep. Beam them up. That's the nebula. There. This one come along. Okay. We'll send the Cairo over. It's staffed with Scotty and Heike. They'll beam down to eliminate virus. And see what's under there.
Okay, so crew 3 stopped, yeah?
Crew 3, yep. Shuffle, pull someone to crew 2, I guess.
Let's go with this guy. Scotty.
Scotty.
And then the other one will
And
reveal
we will...
Berserk Changeling.
Oh, fun. All right, so, and Heike clearly dies. So we will flip that back. Dottie's there. All right, and Heike dies. I will choose to nullify experience Beige.
Yep. Figures.
And that seems like a reasonable place to leave this. So I will draw two to end.
Okay. Okay, I think my attentional hands free play is going to be Mika. I'll have him grab a Taskbar egg. Always comes in handy. My taken prisoner free play will be Golmo Dread, who will pop aboard the Reklar. 2-1. Because I'm at your mission. So. I think my assigned support person will download will be Belcalis to the other Galor.
Love the story on that name.
Yeah. For anyone who's not read the article, I asked for suggestions as to Cardassian names, and someone suggested using the name of Cardi B. And that was a little too obvious, but we decided that using her real name would let us use Belcalis as a name. So that's where we went with. And that downloaded Belcalis also gets me a continue mission draw because I need 2 skills. Okay.
Love how you're just sitting at my repair sabotage. Wait, like, are you gonna come attempt this nebula? Like, and I gotta decide, do I attempt that nebula or do I come over to mine enemy fleet, which is all the way over here?
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to move over to here, both ships. And I think I'll send down an away team. To the planet's surface, and they'll pick a fight with Scotty. So that's my crew 3. Damn it.
I'll smoke bomb him.
Fair enough. In that case, I'll just attack the ship instead. I've got 2 ships versus your 1. Your shields are 9. I've got weapons of 10. on the Reklar and 9 on the Galor. So that's 19. So blow the ship up.
Yep. Yep. I am, yeah, I'm shields of 9. You've got 19.
And I've got leaders on both ships. So I've got Gullavec aboard the Gullah, aboard the Galor, and I've got Gomadred aboard the Reklar. Okay. I'm going to flip prepare the prisoner. And send a place a capture related card from my hand to beneath the draw deck. So I'm going to put a torture on the bottom of my draw deck. Send to bottom of deck to draw a card, and then draw 2 more to end. Over to you.
All right. Card play. Play a Catherine Pulaski. Because she is not a free play in any way, shape, or form. She also doesn't get you a continuing mission drop. So I guess I'll have to have Davies do that. My attention all hands. If he gets a continuing mission draw, that is not helpful. I still have a command star, so go ahead and staff the Nebula. Fly over and beam up Scotty. Fly back. Beam Darian Wallace up. And decide. So Nebula's docked.
I forgot to torture Beverly again. Too busy going to attack you, aren't I?
Yep. Priorities, man.
Mm.
Priorities. Oh, buddy. This is great one for our broadcast, Patty. My dog just puked right on my bed.
Oh dear.
And now she's like, I'm sad and I'm gonna climb in your lap.
Yeah, Fred is lying under the desk here, so asleep like normal.
For our viewing pleasure, this is my 50-pound pit bull mix. She loves all humans and like one other dog. She would try to eat Fred.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna beam some people down. Please don't hork on me. Please, 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 please don't puke on me. All right, crew 2 is going to go down and see what sort of mess we can make of this.
Okay, so crew 2. First off, we need to stop on.
All right.
Are they shuffled in crew 2?
Yep, they are shuffle.
Let's start by stopping Daniel Kwan.
All right. Personal with highest cunning or most treachery. So let's see. So my highest cunning, I've got no treachery. The highest cunning is a choice between Sam Lavelle and Davies.
Hmm. Well, neither of them have particularly useful skills for getting through that dilemma. So, let's kill Sam Lavelle.
Law and Arc or Exo into Leader. Yeah, I don't have any of that. So all of crew 2 is now stopped.
Okay.
And can't get by that with the rest of my people. So I will go ahead and draw 2 to end.
Okay. I think my free play will be Darrow over there. Draws me a card. My taken prisoner. Free play will be a Goran straight to that ship. I'll have my card play as Admiral Kennelly. I might as well download another Darrow. And I'm also going to download a Cardassian Disruptor. I'll beam up the guys in the Planet Circus. Pop them back onto crew 1. I will torture Beverly. Interrogate Beverly. So, Beverly, how many lights do you see?
13.
That's still the 2 points. That's fine. Yep. I'll move over to here. I'm going to use Gulmadred's download and start torturing Herbert. So I think I sent a reveal to own all. Yeah, I sent a torture to the bottom of the deck, didn't I? Yeah. So I'll grab that play on Herbert. I'm just going to pop that to one side over there. Just do a countdown icon on there. 2, 3. Meanwhile, put together a crew. I think you got 4 people on the service, haven't you?
Yes, I do in crew 2.
All right, I'll leave enough on the ships to staff them, so that's 5 people and a gun going down. Hopefully should work. So I'll beam down my crew 3. And they'll attack.
Okay.
I'll take the gun out for a second. Shuffle and reveal to own and non-shuffle. So Tell, strength 9.
Davies is 8 because he's lower decks.
Yeah, so he's stunned.
He's stunned.
Correct 8.
So is Darian Wallace, so nothing.
Yeah.
Daniel Kwan is 8. Lamech is 10, so he is stunned.
Garan's 9.
Lee and Sue is 7, so she is stunned. All right, so you win the battle.
Yeah.
And one of my stunned people, shuffle them up, become mortally wounded. Or does Darian Wallace go in there too? I can never remember.
I can't remember either. Sorry.
All right, quick to the rule book.
Quick check.
Executing orders. I think it's in executing orders. Battle. Initiating a battle. Did you have a leader? You did, because you have Lamech.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All mortally wounded cards. All right. So determine a winner. Add the total strength of each force's combatants who are neither stunned nor mortally wounded, including any. All right, which we did. Force with the highest total strength. Okay. Randomly select a combatant from the losing force who is not already mortally wounded. That combat becomes mortally wounded.
Okay, so that's both. So Darren would be included.
Yes. So pull someone from crew 2 out to be mortally wounded.
So your crew 2.
Yep.
Davies. But instead of getting mortally wounded, he gets captured by the text on taken prisoner. So I will take control of him. I'll make them all my crew 3. Okay. Just pause for a second.
Sure.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me, Maggie?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's better. Fine. Yeah, Charlotte was just calling me, and as I'm using my phone for this, something. Right, where was I? Over here, I've got a bunch of people. So I'll put them in a crew. That's gonna be crew 4. And I'll attempt bioweapon ruse.
All righty. From crew 4.
Yeah.
All right. So will Squire stop first?
Yeah, so do you want to stop us on a random?
Sure. Your crew shuffle?
Yeah, they are now.
All right, so I will stop Darrow, who has neither diplomacy nor VIP. Wah, wah.
Okay, and I've got 2 diplomacy and 1 VIP, which is not quite good enough.
Nope.
So they're stopped. Okay. Okay, I will draw 2. He goes back into crew 4. Did I do my interrogating this turn? I think I did, didn't I? Yes.
Think so, yes.
Yeah. That's fine. And then end of my turn, the torture counts down 1. So over to you.
All right. What do I want to start? All right, I will card play Wharf. It gets me a continuing mission draw. Here we are. Edward Jellicoe is finest crew free play, and Lieutenant Ballard is my attention all hands free play. So let's see how this works. Two leader. This means treachery. Highest coming most. It's 2.
I'm just gonna go let the dog out. We're back in a second.
Okay, sure thing.
Sorry, I'm back.
All right, give me a chance to throw the comforter down to the basement.
I mean, you could have used it to clean up your dog's sick, but you know.
So Nate's taking care of putting it into the laundry. So there we
Okay.
are.
Oh, he threw up on the cover. Okay, gotcha. All
Yeah,
right.
she threw up on the cover, so it was fine.
Ah, gotcha.
Well, I mean, not fine. It's still like gross. Why did the dog just throw up?
Yeah.
But all right. So I'm gonna send down we're just gonna send down a big crew and see if we can blast through. So all of crew one is down on the planet now.
Okay. So you reattempting?
Yes, we are reattempting.
One of crew one gets randomly stopped. Nancy.
Okay. So she'll go to crew two. And it is misinterpreted history.
Yeah.
All right. So highest cunning, you have your choice between Lieutenant Ballard,
Mm-hmm.
who is boosted by lower decks. So she's an 8. Scotty's an 8. And Edward Jellicoe is an 8. And most treachery is Admiral Kennelly.
As an opponent choice, can I just see everyone on the team, please?
The whole team is in crew.
That's okay then.
There. Yeah. There.
Oh,
There's the rest of the team.
yeah. So you're through either way. So I'm going to kill Scotty.
Okay.
And you've got enough skills to get through that.
Yep. Okay. Next.
So one more stop. Which will be Lieutenant Ballard.
All right. So stopped. And then, all right. All right. Furthest planet appears to be the bioweapon ruse. And then it is a choice, random selection. I put my females in crew 3.
Okay. Shuffled.
Yep, they are shuffled.
Gates.
Gates. That's there. And then we've got a scow. Stop us. So we'll beam back up. So we have, how many engineers do we have? 1. Just the one engineer set. Okay. Oh yeah. Killing Scotty was useful. All right, so those folks are back up on the outpost. Nebula is docked. We have 2 people down on the planet. And I will go ahead and draw 2 to end.
Okay. Let's start with a free Gilora gets me a continue mission draw. I'm going to play a Let's See What's Out There for 4 draws. That'd work. So I'll play a free Golek. I'll play a free Ready Room Door, which will grab me lower decks. Always handy. And I'll play a free Awaken Trial. So now I get extra draws. Yay.
We have one viewer, Kevin Yeager's out there. Hey, Kevin.
Yay. Hey, Kevin.
Says present on a ship is everyone even stopped. I don't know to what that is referring. Must have been early in the game.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure what you meant there. Sorry. I'll be on my crease 3 from the surface. Pop them back into 1. Move those guys over to there. They're best 4. I'll have Admiral Kennelly and Mika battle gates.
Okay.
That would normally kill her, but she'll instead be snatched with taken prisoner. That's the second time I've used that.
She does have strength 7. Did you send a gun down?
No, but Mika is 8 and Kennelly is 7, so it's either the overall winner would still be my 2 guys.
Yep, true.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So she'll be snatched away.
Yeah. So I'll take control of her as well.
All right. So I think that's 2 times now you've used taken prisoner.
Yeah. So I've got one more I can use that on. They're stopped, however. You want to start doing it? Yeah, I'll play a holding cell door. And I'll start torturing her. So I'm just going to put Herbert onto that one to remind me which one's which. So he's on the ship mine, so I'm only going to leave that this side. And Gates has been torched over there. Okay. Oh, hang on. Did I have section 31? Sorry, did I have the procedure order there? I didn't. So, did I have security with treachery? No. Okay, so I couldn't do that technically. So it goes back. Couldn't play that technically. Put that back in hand, and that goes back into my tent for now. Whoops. My bad. I think all my security and treachery guys are on my ships at the minute. So yeah, move those guys to there. Meanwhile, crew 4, ignoring the 2 guys who were already on the planet surface, will reattempt bioweapon ruse and see if they can get through. So let's give them a quick shuffle. Do you want to pick someone out? Be stopped.
Or
So Jalora is stopped.
Jill or
Diplomacy, diplomacy, diplomacy. Hang on, I'm just going to go. The door.
crew. Oh, don't forget your 3 diplomacy guys. Put them back in the crew for Squire stop. Oh, I think we have a dog.
Yeah. Fred always knows when the door's going. So. Charlotte's just got back from work. Right. So, yeah.
So don't forget to put your diplomacy guys back in crew 4 for the next Squire stop. There we go.
Yeah. Give them a shuffle. There is also an equipment in there.
Okay. Which I picked.
Try again.
Let's try again. All right. Golic is stopped for Squire's rules.
And it is
Rules of obedience.
okay. Don't think I've got any treachery in this lot. No. Nor any of the skills that help me to get through there. So it's highest integrity on fewest dots. So Darrow is highest integrity, I'd say, and fewest dots. Tajor is also fewest dots. I've also got another Tajor and another Darrow. And then the other guy is integrity 4 and 4 dots, so he's not a viable target.
Engineer strength. All right, so none of them are security. Neither of them. Well, I guess I'll get a Tajor since you need an engineer eventually. Oh yeah, kill a Tajor.
Fair enough. So 1 Tajor is dead. And the rest are stopped.
All right. Oh, I'll let you. I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm going to draw 3 cards to end. So I've got 2 awaiting trials now. And yeah, over to you.
All right. I'm gonna we'll free play Geordie LaForge. Or finest crew. He gets me a continuing mission draw. I will free play Baron for attention all hands. And then I will go ahead. I'm going to use a second chance at life. And I will discard a let's see what's out there to report personnel from my discard pile. Key. Strength. I think I'll bring Sam Lavelle back. He's got navigation. All right, so Geordie. Kennelly. So Geordie and Daniel Kwan can staff the Nebula. They comprise plenty of engineer. So we will tow the scow here, come back, dock the Nebula, and then send down you. Beefy. Leadership, leader diplomacy. Personnel or other personnel present or strength +2. Nice. All right, so 10, 17, 29, 17 plus 8, excuse me, is 25. Plus 11 is 36. All right, we're going to beam down crew 2.
At investigate key activity. Yeah.
Yes, so we can investigate not key activity.
Yeah, 35. You haven't completed the mission yet, so it'll get an extra 5 later.
Yep. Yeah, we don't have repair sabotage yet.
Mm-hmm.
Do not know what's underneath it. Security. Hmm. Oh, and I get 5 points because Ben Maxwell uses his leadership.
Yeah, okay, proud.
All right. Beam him up. Okay, so gonna come to eliminate virus then. And we'll go ahead and beam down crew 1 and hope we can hide enough people. All my security can hide in enough people so I can get by this berserk changeling.
Okay, so let's stop. I assume they're shuffled, yeah?
What's that?
Are they shuffled?
Now we are.
Let's start this one. Jellicoe stopped.
All right, Jellicoe is stopped. Pull him into crew 3. And I have security, and security.
Yeah, he's double security. Yeah.
Yes, Worf is double security.
Yeah. Okay, another stop.
Yep.
Another shuffle.
We are shuffled again. Please pull someone out.
Henley.
All right. And a friendly fire.
I think you've got the security. Have you got the leadership there?
I don't think so because you stopped my 2 other leadership with the squire stops.
Sorry.
Oof. So that's that all. Oh, and then somebody kills 1 personnel, random selection. So they go back in.
Yeah. And then random selection. Are they shuffled? Yeah.
Yep.
Let's kill Darian Wallace.
All right. So everybody else is stopped. I have staffing on the nebula, so the nebula has gone 6 now, so it can come back and it will dock because I am afraid.
Yeah, fair enough. You are only like 6 range away, so.
My crew 1 is still here. And I will go ahead and draw 2 to end.
Okay. Right, I'm going to use my attentional hands download and get on the ship, I think. So that's my card play. My attentional hands play will be Answer. And my other play will be. Sorry, just checking my skills. Give me a second. Yeah, my other play will be lapel. So I might as well get the download of a pad. Meanwhile, I'll beam up crew 4. Make that ship crew 4. Move both my ships over to here. Transfer everyone onto the Galor and move back. So congregate everyone back together in one place. So those going to crew 4. So my ships are left empty there. Go back in crew 4. And now we're back in crew 4. Right, so I have a spare captive of Davies, which I haven't done anything with yet. So it's now I've got Obsidian Order there. I can play a holding cell door and did I? Yeah, I'll torture is useful. Yeah. So I'm not going to have enough honor to have it matter. Yeah, those skills won't matter. I'll leave that in hand for now. Don't need to bother with that. Right. Work out what I'm doing with this attempt. So he's got security and treachery. He's got security and treachery. They've got 4 dots each. So I need someone with higher integrity and lower dots. Which would be Darrow. However, I then need 3 copies of each because of squires. And let's give her 2 Darrows just in case. Yeah. So those guys I'll make crew 3. I'll have crew 3. Yeah, I'll have crew 3 attempt bioweapon ruse.
Okay. You want to shuffle them up?
Yeah, give him a shuffle.
We stop a Darrow for
Yeah.
Squire's rules. And is he highest integrity and also fewest red dot icons?
Yeah, so I've got another Darrow who's integrity 9 and 2 dots. So higher than these three.
Okay. So
That
So
Darrow will
Darrow,
die,
that Darrow dies.
and these three get me through
Mm-hmm.
rules.
Yep.
And then one of them gets stopped at random. Reveal to all non-shuffle.
Gold Madrid.
Yep. And then
Phasian powers.
okay, well those two don't get through that, so they're just stopped. Because they don't even have the cunning to get through the 40 part, let alone the discarding other stuff. So can everyone else then solve? So I need 3 security and obsidian order without using those guys. That's tricky. Security, he doesn't have honor because he's at a Canassi mission. Security. Belcalis for obsidian order. Engineer and a lot of strength. And gun. It's gonna be. I've got 9 cards in hand at the minute. I can help. Can I get rid of any of these cards from hand? Yeah. Yes, I can. So I'll torture. I'll torture Davies. So I'll give that a 3 countdown. 1, 2. That reminds me. Interrogate Beverly. How many lights does she see?
She sees 2 lights.
Okay, that's fair enough. So I'll get another 2 points. I'll then I didn't actually get it away, but I'll just cycle a holding cell door for a draw. So that goes to send to bottom of the deck. Yeah. That's discarded. Oh, I could get. Okay, so there's 7 cards in hand. So that's going to be 85. Counting 85. Currently, let's start with sending the pad. So these 6 guys are all 10s. That helps. So he's 11. So that's 41. 50. 50. 60. 71, 82, 95, I think, for those guys.
Yep.
Does that make sense? Yeah. So I have someone's going to get randomly stopped again, aren't they? So oh. So ideally, I want to get through because I haven't got enough spare security for one of them to be stopped. It's annoying. Let's just deal with these guys. I think they're separate. Yeah. They're 7, 7, 7. Seven. So they're all 11, so that's 44. 54. 63. Oh, he's got a 7. 55. Okay, this is been a few cards from hand, right? Okay, I'm gonna reattempt with this pile here in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. So all these are going to attempt, and I'm going to discard 2 cards from hand. So discard a spare holding till door, and let's see what's out there.
Okay.
So now only got 5 cards in hand. So that
All
means
right,
I need to have cunning greater than 65 with these guys.
Okay, so we need to do a squire stop.
Yeah. So I'll put these into crew 2 because that's currently empty. Give them a shuffle. There is one equipment in there possibly.
So Mikar
Okay.
is stopped.
The lowest cunning person. That's good. So 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. So they're all universals, and there's a pad. So that boosts them to 11s each. So that's 5 11s, that's 55. Plus 10, 65, and then these guys push it over. So that gets them through Days of Powers.
All right.
And then I will beam down this second pile. We've got all the solving skills and no honor because Becky's not a Federation mission. And then some of the other guys will add in just to make sure I've got enough strength.
Awesome.
So, right.
So
So
for
solve that for 40. But these guys are all stopped.
So for our viewers out there, Gull Madred does not count as Madred for the requirements on the mission. It is just the non-aligned Madred.
Yeah.
Who is obviously not in this deck.
Whew. Right. So I've used I've used all my range to get back over there and stuff. So I think I'm just gonna have to end the turn there. I think.
Okay.
So I've got these guys back into crew. Let's make that. Let's go relabel the numbers. That's no crew 3 anymore. Ah, right. This is somewhere. There we go. Make that one crew 2. Make that one crew 4. Or nothing, apparently. End of turn, the torture will disappear on Herbert.
Oh, I just
Oh.
I just hit all the countdowns once.
Oh, okay, so you've done that one. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the one I just did on Davies is going to go down as well. You're right. So
Yep.
okay. And then I'll just draw 3 to end. Over to you.
Okay. I'm gonna play free play Tate for attention all hands. She'll give me a continuing mission draw.
Can I ask, should we be timing this?
Oh, I didn't start one.
No, me neither. But
YouTube says we started streaming 117 minutes ago, so we're over the hour 45 mark.
Okay, yeah.
But we can finish out if you want to finish out this my turn and then your turn since I went first, and we can call that good. I should probably get like working and stuff. All right, so Tate, I free played for attention all hands, and she got me a continuing mission draw. She's universal anyway, it doesn't matter. So Gates will free play for finest crew.
She's already in play though.
But she's universal.
You do not already have in play. You've got her in play. I just control her.
Right. But is there something like I can't play another universal of somebody if you've got them kept?
Oh, sorry, the text on attention on hand says once each turn your TNG person.
Oh, already in play. Already in play.
Not already in play. For free. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I used her for finest crew.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Tate was attention all hands. Gates' finest crew. And I'll play another Nebula. It's my card play. Let's see what to do. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna fly one of the nebulas over. I shouldn't have moved Geordie over there. All right, one of the nebulas will go over here. I'll pick up everybody who Gates and Tate will go with them. Pick up everybody who was on eliminate virus and bring them back here. Since we're just going to end after your turn, I won't be able to attempt that again. The other nebula will fly. Just might as well pack everybody on.
Mm-hmm.
Fly to repair sabotage. I don't know what's underneath because it was, I forget what something.
It was a discard dilemma. It was Kazon
That's right.
Bomb.
It was Kazon Bomb. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll just we'll go ahead and attempt with all my crew 1. Let's see what's under repair sabotage.
Okay. Spatial rift. So let's go with random selection. Or everyone in crew 1.
Yep. Everyone in crew 1.
Shuffled.
they are shuffled. If you pick Jordy, I'm going to be sad.
Tate.
All right, Tate. So now go ahead and pull 2 people out for the spatial rift.
Samavel.
He's 9 and Baron is 8, so they're 17 and they make it through.
Yeah.
They do not die. And I've got Jordy and Lee and Sue.
Yeah. And then one more stop.
Yep.
Let's go with Samavel. He'll go into crew 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's the clown playing doctor.
Oh, how fun. Okay,
One
so
random
please.
collector.
Okay.
Liansu. So, and all of the same first listed skill are killed.
So no. 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 Oh, Gates has the same first listed skill. He's safe. He's safe. She's safe. He's safe. And he's safe. Okay, so Gates and Lee and Sue die together.
But I think you can still solve.
I can. So, because I have, so Jordy has engineer and navigation, and Worf has security.
Yeah.
Key. So that is 35 points now for that. Because I've got him cleaned up. And investigate Maquis activity is an extra 5. So that's 35 for the mission, and then another 5 for investigate Maquis activity. And this has gone 6, so we will fly back here. And I will draw 2 and send it to you.
Okay.
And I've done the same thing I always forget to do every game ever, which is forget to ditch my assigned support personnel. I'm totally bad about that one.
Don't think I've got a free universal I can play, so I'm just going to play a Nador as card play and over there. Let's go with Dolak. So let's get everyone onto crew 2. I will interrogate Beverly.
She sees 2 lights.
Okay, we're over here. Right, what am I going to send on this? . No stuff. Useless. All right, send through one over on the Reclar to attempt to recover a prisoner.
Okay.
Just 2 people.
Okay, so we'll Squire stop.
Yep. So
Hold. Squire stop. Go Madrid.
yeah. So Korak carries on and he hits. This is open history, which kills him. So he's dead. But at least I now know what I'm going into. So can we see what the requirements were again? Sorry.
Oh, sure.
It's W for that. So or law and archaeology. Do I have any? I need law out. Don't think I do. So I'll sod it. I'm just gonna go with everyone else. I think. Yeah, everyone else is just gonna attempt.
Okay.
So random stop from crew 2. There is equipment, so
All right.
got that all. Oh, he had law. Whoops. So he's stopped. And then you get to use highest cunning or most treachery, if any. So most treachery. Highest treachery is just that guy, Durlac. And then highest cunning. God, I've got a pad and universals. So who's the highest cunning?
Should be a bunch of 11s.
Yeah, universal 7. 7. 7. 7. And Goran. Yeah, they're your possible picks.
I will choose to stop. I will choose to kill. Ooh. There are many tempting options there, but I think I'll stop Dolak because he's the treachery. Your only treachery.
Yeah.
You still have physics that I can see, but I might be able to work my way around that.
Yeah. Okay, but I've still got exobiology on Jalora. I've got leadership on Belcanis and leadership on Gullivec.
Okay.
That gets me through. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Okay. So crew 2,
Yeah, another stop.
Squire stop, E-car.
Pika. Like a prep. Well, you saw I had the treachery at the start.
Yep.
Officer and security would just be Gulliver, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or both, yeah.
Yep.
And then another random stop, another shuffle. That was my greed. I was hoping to use him for the solve, but okay. Science and Stella. Boom.
Yep.
So I've got physics on Correct still, I think. And then you're seeing the officer and
Security. Yep.
on Gulliver.
Nice.
So that gives me 30 points. And then the end of my turn, because I don't think I can get any further. Actually, no. Yeah, no, because of which ships I use, I haven't got enough range to go and get to studies in over tendency. But yeah, so end of my turn. The torch counts down. You go -7 points.
Yep.
Which
And we
puts
ended a
you
true.
on.
That puts us at a tie. I'm
Yeah.
amused by this.
Yeah, so that puts us on 78 points each. But you get Herbert in your discard pile. That goes into mine. Wow,
Yeah.
cool game.
Yeah.
I mean, we could not have planned that as a result of a tie, but
all right. Yeah,
yeah.
so let's see. What would I would have
Next turn, you probably could have got through that. Yeah.
2 officer or 2 leadership. I have, yeah, because I have plenty, 1 officer, 2 officer. I would have played, yeah, would have. Actually, what I've been planning on doing was let's see what's out there for 4 cards.
Mm.
So from there, I would have. I think not knowing what I know, I would have what's under there. I would have played that and that for my 2 free plays, and probably would have gotten by there. Leadership. I have 3 leadership, so yeah, I would have gotten by that. No, would have gotten by that and would have completed on that next turn.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have had to go over to here, move the scow at some point, and what's under here? Yeah, B should have been a bit of a nightmare for me. Friendly fire, not so bad. Universals, I've definitely got there for them. So.
Yep.
But yeah,
so yeah,
tie.
Yeah. So I think that we can conclude, at least from this game, that the decks are pretty balanced against each other.
Yeah, I probably would have started there if I hadn't been at both far ends of the space line. Because to get to you, I would have normally tried to get there on the same turn, so pick up an extra couple of captives early on. But yeah, you were too far into the middle for me to reach you. So
Yeah, well, that's the beauty of the random space line.
Yes, but yeah, I still managed to get a few captives other ways. So, oh yeah, you should have been able to to get one back at some point. You didn't do that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, when you sold the space mission.
Oh, yeah, the get them cleaned up. I didn't see that text on there. You may return one personnel you own who is a captive to your facility. Draw up to 3 cards, and yeah, so I had forgotten all about those middle texts. So probably what I would have done was I would have grabbed Herbert back
Yeah, to stop the torture going off. Yeah,
to stop the torture.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Well,
All right. Well, thank you, Patty, for the exhibition game. I'll go ahead and stop the sharing. And thanks to everybody who watched us live here. That's Florian and Kevin that I know of. So thanks, guys, for watching. I'm going to end the stream now.